I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, I wanna spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Oh, just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I.
So we're going for an afternoon walk because it's really hot on the boat. But yeah, so the marina's just over here, and then the beach right next door. When we went snorkeling today though, the visibility wasn't great. There was like lots of little tiny like particles. Maybe it's from the coral spawn that we think we've seen over the last few weeks, possibly.
We went snorkeling there. There's a monkey and a cat fighting here. Just found this little cool spot. Tioman Cabana, I think it's called. It's called Tioman Cabana.
Yeah.
They got little hammocks to sit in. Little chill area. Great way to end the day. Today we went snorkeling and got some water time in. I haven't been in the water for a long time actually. Considering we live on a boat, I don't really go snorkeling that much. From Belatung all the way to here, there hasn't been good visibility in the water, so we haven't been able to go snorkeling.
Look how beautiful my friend is. Look how beautiful she looks. I mean, not that that's a surprise, but...
And they're a beautiful little kid.
Seriously.
So this is where we are on the in the marina. It's like a emergency spot that they let visitors use. It has just started to get warm before we start this hike, but there's no avoiding the heat. Lauren's always on her phone.
Am I?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, no, I was just replying to someone on our SB Blue Moon Instagram. So if you are that person who sent us a message and we replied, this is me replying in the real world.
This is bin cat, BC.
BC.
Usually a BC means a bin chicken, but he's a bin cat.
Hey, sweetie.
And he came and visited us last night twice. He just came and said hello and just legged it.
Hey, bin cat.
He's like the marina cat.
Do you reckon? Or you reckon he's the bin cat?
Well, he hangs around. BC.
BC. Puss, puss, puss. Do you want some milk? Fuck yes, I want some milk. Oh, it makes me want to give him more.
Yeah.
Maybe spill it on the dock and you can lick it up. Okay.
See you, mate. So also, this guy pulled in front of us yesterday. 300 horsepower Mercuries. That'd be a fast boat. Boston Whaler. We go, this is us starting our walk. So we've got to walk through town first to get to the trailhead, and then from there it's about 3 hours, so it's probably like a 4-hour trip, and then we're going to either try and get a lift back by water taxi or a full drive like a normal taxi. We've had a few questions on the channel about what cameras we use. We use a GoPro Hero 7 Black, the Removu K1 and Fujifilm X-T1. Right now we're walking to this hike. It's an example of when we use different cameras. Right now the GoPro is the lightest, it's the easiest to turn on, it's the good stabilization, better than the Fuji. So right now walking to the hike we'd use the GoPro. We don't always have all of our cameras with us when we cruise around, do we?
No.
Usually we'll just grab one or the other, but today we have all three, so it's a good time to show you when we use them.
So yeah, on our right here is the airport, teeny tiny little airport. The only planes that I could see flying in and out are like little 6-seaters maybe, most? What do you think? Yeah,
and yeah, they only run 1 or 2 days a week, I believe. It's a little airport.
It's pretty crazy because this is such a mountainous island, like so dramatic in its incline, and this really is the only flat area that you can see. Like when you kind of like look along the edge, it's just kind of straight up into the hills. So they've taken full advantage of this tiny little area that they can land teeny tiny planes on.
And you look, there's the hill. The planes have got to come swooping around to land here. So I think we turn right here. Really big tree here. Go stand next to it, Loz. There's Loz standing next to it. Whoa.
Huge, hey?
He's big and look, you can't even see it. Look, all that's his branches are right up the top there.
This tree knows a lot. This tree has a lot of wisdom. It's seen a lot in its lifetime.
Yeah. Have a look at this tree just growing on this rock. And then have a look at how big it is. Holy shit. This really is a jungle. Look at this fruit.
Something's eating them.
On these trees. They're very weird, the fact how they grow out of the trunk like this.
Similar to like jackfruit, but obviously on a much smaller scale. They're quite firm. I know there are...
If I had my knife, I could break one open.
Well, there's some broken down here.
Yeah, something's eating. Bunyip Dan?
Bunyip Dan, would you be able to let us know? He'll know. When we were looking up this hike this morning, it said just to follow the path obviously, but if there's ever any doubt, if you kind of reach a weird point in the hike and you're not sure, just try and keep this power line in sight. This is the source of power for the other side of the island, so they make the generators, I guess, over on this side, and it's this one telegraph pole system and power line that goes across the other side that provides Juara with its power. It's nice and shaded under here, underneath the canopy, which is very relieving because so hot here. Now we have stopped for a little rest. We're only an hour and a half in, so it should only be, it should maybe be halfway, possibly, I'm not sure. This is the water catchment area for the island. Yeah, they've just tapped into the waterfall here, and they've kind of built this dam, just like concrete dam, and then they've got this big thing here, and that's just running the whole way down the mountain. So that's what we've passed along the way, and you can hear the water rushing through. I assume this is the highest point because there's a sign over there, and then past that it looks like it's just waterfall. So the path, we've just kind of come off the path to rest here, but the path goes up and around it. So maybe there's a better view of the waterfall up there, I'm not sure. See how well sealed that is.
What are these things?
These are our beeswax straps, which I should hope that you've seen in episodes so far. But we've just got nuts in this one.
One's a butterfly. So I think this is the end of the line. There's a road here, looks like cars drive down, so maybe that's, ooh, there's a building. Oh, does that say to Teke?
Yeah, that's the forward drive road, I assume.
Ooh, and this is to Juara. So we left around 9:30. It's 20 past 12 now, and we're on the main road. We haven't got to Juara yet, but we're on the road into Juara. So yeah, that gives you an indicator of how long it takes to do the hike.
And we stopped and dawdled and took photos and took B-roll and
oh, we took a long time.
Check out this rig.
And we got some dudes coming here.
Isn't it?
So there's your other option to get from one side of the island to the other.
So we'll probably catch, we could hike back. It's only midday.
We'll see what Juara is like. We might even stay there.
Yeah.
Stay there, have a cold juice or something, and either hike back or get a water taxi back maybe.
This is steep as, like, seriously steep. So this side is super beautiful. It's very different from the other side. It's a lot more exposed. There's wind, waves, decent swell kind of coming through the bay. But it is a lot more beachy. Yeah, totally different vibe. The water is a lot clearer, it looks like, or a lot bluer. Yeah, it's really lovely. We are enjoying a well-deserved juice. Dylan's already smashed his. And quite a refreshing thing over on this island is that They don't serve you with straws here, which is awesome. Everywhere in Southeast Asia, they are all over the straws. But here, no straws, which is awesome, because we have mouths for a reason. It's a beautiful view. The breeze is spectacular. It's certainly not humid on this side of the island, is it? Because there's such a nice breeze.
This is beautiful.
It's like it's less smoky on this side.
Feet are just loving this sand.
Yes, it's nice to be barefoot. You can kind of see here as well that it's like a bit blue sky on this side. And you look up here and it's like the wind's trying its hardest to push all this smoke away. I sure hope so. I'd love to wake up tomorrow, read the news, hear that the fires in Borneo have all stopped magically, and, you know, enjoy the blue sky again.
There's our ride. That's that day done. Didn't take long at all to get back here, about half an hour.
Yeah, I am actually surprised by how long it took us to get up to the point of where we came off the jungle trek.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that we walked so far on the road once we crossed the jungle and then was on the main road to Jawara. Yeah, it was pretty good. Back to Blue Moon. There she is.
Be sure to stay tuned for next week's episode. We prepare to make the jump from Tioman to the Anambas group of islands.
Red wine for days.
We start the check-in process back into Indonesian waters and just enjoy being on flat water after a bumpy passage through a shipping channel.